So, welcome back to the channel. So I think it's about time that we address why I have not been posting here in the channel. And it's funny, I always see people make videos like this, and I thought to myself, oh, I'm never going to be one of those people who just stops posting. Well, it's been no surprise. I've not posted here in probably over a month, and a lot of people have been asking, like, what happened or what's the reason, so I may as well just address it. And, I'd like to start posting on here a little bit more, but honestly, the reason was that I've just been too overwhelmed with everything else to think about posting on this channel as well on any sort of consistent schedule. I mean, all of this started really about a year ago when Jack was living here at the house. Alex was just hired on, and because all of us were together working from home 5 to 6 days a week, I thought it would be really easy just to vlog us throughout the day and then just post it as a once-a-week video. So, I mean, that in the beginning, it went well, but after some time I realized that it was very repetitive, and it felt like we had to go and do things to make the vlog interesting, because just doing titles and thumbnails every day, or like brainstorming topics, or, just everything, it wasn't that exciting. So we tried to spice things up by doing videos like taste testing generic versus other foods, or like just doing stuff, and it felt like a chore. I didn't like a lot of the topics that we were posting. I felt like, if I get an afternoon off, it's a luxury. Like, to have a full day where I don't do anything, it's like, that doesn't happen. There's almost never a day where I have a full day off just not to think. And during those days, it was like, well, that's our day off. We have to film for for this vlog channel, the Stefamily. And I was like, oh man, but I would do it. And every week, I did not like those videos at all. So when I was telling Alex, I'm like, hey, if we want to actually do something with this channel, we got to figure out something else, and we got to post twice a week. And when Alex was like, well, I'm not really sure if we have the time to do that, I took that as a challenge. I'm like, I'm going to show everybody that you could do it. If you put your mind to something, you can make it happen. So for an entire month, I posted 3 videos a week here on the channel. And I enjoyed it. Honestly, at the very beginning, it was different. It was new, and it was fun. But after a month of doing that, 3 videos a week, mentally, I couldn't handle it. I'll be honest with you. Posting and thinking about something else just zapped my mind. I mean, the way I feel like I work sometimes is I have so many different things going on that it's hard for me to retain information, and it's really hard for me to focus on almost anything because I had so many other things going on in my mind that throwing one more thing onto that, it's like I'm juggling a whole bunch of plates, but throwing that one extra plate on there was going to cause everything else just to topple over, because I mentally, I couldn't do it. I could not think of another video, could not think about posting another title, thumbnail, anything. And it was at that point that I realized I'm stressing myself out. I'm getting like just anxious about like having to post another video. At this point, I was posting like 11 videos a week across 5 channels, and it just too much. Flat out, it was just too much. And people have been asking, well, what about just having Alex film it, and you don't even have to think about it? I realized that I don't like being followed around with the camera. I really don't. And with Jack moved out, and Macy's, working most of the day as well, and Alex works from home. He really only comes in 3 days a week for video reviews, title, thumbnail. And so he'll be here maybe 4 hours, 3 days a week. And to expect Alex to take 10 hours of his day and just be at the house all day vlogging is not a good use of his time. And frankly, I like my space. And that's something that I've come to realize after filming a lot, is that I value that peace and quiet of like just being able to close that door and just be in here by myself working without distraction. Means so much to me. And that's the only way I'm able to get things done. And expecting Alex to be here in a camera, just even having someone else like in the room with me, it stifles that creativity that that makes me really enjoy the videos that I was making on the main channel. So that's why I have not posted. And I have to say, like nothing against everyone who's been supporting the channel or anything, but the immense sense of relief that I got from not posting on this channel, just honestly, I felt better. It's weird to say, but like when you have so many things going on, and I probably have like a 60-hour-a-week schedule, sometimes 70, sometimes 75. I mean, it depends on the week. But when you throw everything else on top of that, it's just like, I hit my limit, you know? And took a lot for me to realize that, like, hey, posting 3 videos a week, great, you could do it. Check that off the list. It's possible, but couldn't continue it. Now, the good news, though, because I do have some good news, is that I do want to start posting on here more often, but there's not going to be a schedule. It's going to be one of those things where I could post 5 times a week. I could post once every few months. So that's the only way this is going to be for me sustainable. I do not want someone else filming me. I don't like, it sounds odd, I don't like the camera in my face when I'm like trying to go to the kitchen. I don't like just feeling like I'm always on. So me doing this is a lot better. I feel like it's way more personal. And so yeah. So anyway, that's the good news. So how about this, guys? Subscribe. Hit the like button. And most importantly, hit the notification bell. So that way, if I do post, when I post, you'll see that. Number one, there's another car in the other garage that I've yet to really show. Some people have seen it in the background. It's a car I bought a while ago. I've just never driven it because it's not registered. So anyway, you'll see that soon enough. But then this car here, the Ford GT, needs to be renewed for the registration, which requires a smog check. But because I haven't driven this car in a while, the battery died because I forgot to hook it up to a tender. And I don't know if it's going to pass smog because when the battery dies, it kind of like resets, it recalibrates the car, and it has to be like driven again. So anyway, Macy and I are probably going to go and try to see if this smog checks. It'll be the first time I've driven this car in too long. I need to drive it. But the good news actually is that the values of the Ford GT have gone up like 35% in the last year. I bought this car thinking, okay, it's probably going to go up in value like 5 to 10% a year. That's going to be great. It's a good hedge against everything else. And I get to have a car in the background, and it's a good investment. But I bought this car for $306, and now the cheapest, I don't want to say cheapest, but the lowest priced comparables now of this car are above $400,000. So this car, year over year, has been a better investment than the S&P 500, which is crazy. There's been other cars that I wanted as well. I think the GT350 Mustang in the same color combo would be a dream of mine. So anyway, that is it. We're going to take this Ford GT to get smogged. And if you want to see whether or not this car passes smog, how about this? I don't know if I'll do a part 2 to this video or not, because then it'll give me something else to post. But subscribe if you want to see if this car passes. Like the video. And then also I created, it's not really a newsletter, but it's a market recap. It's basically, you take all of my videos and then I just do a weekly summary of all 3 of my videos once a week. I might go to twice a week on that, but anyway, I'll link to it down below in the description. It's totally free. It's just an email with information. So if you want an email with information that's totally free, it would mean a lot to me if you just sign up for it down below. It's that's it. It's just watch my videos. It's the same info, but not everyone's able to watch 3 videos a week. It's a lot. So anyway, that is that. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And now with that said, let's take the Ford GT to get smogged. And if I don't include that in this video, just subscribe and you'll see the follow-up video shortly. So thanks guys, and until next time. So we're getting it smogged right now, and 50-50 whether or not this thing is gonna pass. So it's very windy too, and it's cold. So fingers crossed.
My things are all like from the wind.
Ramsey, I just bought those clothes. Ramsey, what are you doing? Those are mine. Hey, so this is really exciting, but a subscriber sent me a DM on Instagram, and they sell coral. And he wants to send me some corals. And check this out. Timeless Corals on Instagram, and look at this. Just the colors of these are absolutely incredible. Like, look at this display tank. It's insane. So anyway, he just sent me a tracking and it's going to arrive tomorrow morning. And to me, this is like, it's like a Christmas morning. It's like, you know, when you wake up and you're so excited. That's me when this package is gonna come, and I'll show it to you guys very shortly. Bailey is very curious for what's going on. That's, ooh. Bailey, this is not for you. That's not for you. We got a t-shirt. Wow, this is packed really nicely. Okay, you can't really see what this is. We got a cool, looks like an acanthastria here. Oh, that's nice. We got a really cool chalice. So I'll show all of these on in the tank. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Another Ghani. Gotta really strategize how we're gonna put this in the tank. So it's been a little while since we've done a tank update, but check this out. Okay, so here's what we got sent. Let's see. This guy right here, I mean, the colors don't do it any justice on here. You just gotta trust me, this thing looks absolutely insane. This guy here is brand new. This one with like blue streaks, again, you can't really see it on camera. These guys, by the way, were new, these clove polyps. The elegance is looking really good there. Let's see what else. We got some clownfish here. We got the blue tang. Check this out. So I got a pink frog spawn. That's this guy here that's just gotten massive. Got a few torches here. A few others that are really starting to take off and grow. We got this right here that was sent. The cardinal's somewhat new. Got a huge clam. And here's some of the goodies. Now these were just put in the tank, so they're not really opened up yet, but we got this guy. This guy's still opening up. We got this flower pot, which is really nice looking. Got another one there. Another one there. This guy, which is just starting to open up. This guy. And then you can kind of see this one right here. So anyway, that's the tank update. Everything is looking pretty decent. Really haven't done much to it, and everything has been really growing quite nicely. So that's it. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and until next time.